Whether or not Warner Bros. Discovery is actually going to do a DC overhaul or not, there's definitely a new generation of heroes coming out. Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix. My name is Chris Wong. We are seemingly going past the phase of the original Justice League, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman. Yes, there's still a Wonder Woman 3, possibly Aquaman 2 is coming out. There's going to be a Flash movie. All that is still happening, but there are also going to be a new generation of heroes, including familiar names as like Black Adam. We're going to get Supergirl. We're going to get Batgirl, but there's also going to be other new heroes that are going to come out. Some of the new heroes were announced at the beginning of this year, and that movie was Wonder Twins. Yeah, remember Wonder Twins from the Hanna-Barbera Wonder Twins? No, I'm not kidding. Wonder Twins activate. Zahn turns into water, and Jaina turns into a bunch of animals. And yeah, their powers were pretty hilarious in that cartoon phase. They did some comic books as well. And we've also seen them in like Smallville. But now we're going to get a full-blown movie on HBO Max. Adam Stickiel, who worked on the script to Dwayne Johnson's upcoming Black Adam, is writing and directing Wonder Twins. We also recently got the announcement that these two people are going to be the Wonder Twins. DC has found its live-action Wonder Twins. Warner Brothers has tapped Keiji Apa and Isabel May for its HBO Max film. Yes, it's going to be a comedy, and they're also saying it is definitely going to be part of the DCEU. So it really does appear like they are getting these second-tier heroes and putting them on HBO Max instead of a theatrical treatment. But does that mean Batgirl is a second-tier character? I mean, I would say Batgirl is more popular than Wonder Twins, but okay. Leslie Grace recently talked to Variety, and they caught up on a little bit of the Batgirl movie. She talked a little bit about Firefly and how amazing Brendan Fraser is in it, and, no doubt, it's Brendan Fraser. But she also talked about Michael Keaton. What was it like seeing Michael Keaton walk on set? It was wild for everyone. Our directors were like two little kids. They're legit Batman nerds openly. He's Batman, man. I couldn't even believe that I was sharing space with Batman. I want to say more, but I can't. It was insane, surreal, incredible. It was the stuff of dreams, really. And it's kind of crazy to see Michael Keaton back in the suit, in this revealed image of him in the suit. That's Michael Keaton now, in the suit. Quite amazing. The boots are different. The suit is a little bit different. You see that belt there with a little bit more to it. And also his bat bracers look amazing. And I gotta say, he still looks really good in the bat suit. Though, still problems with the neck though. I don't see how he can turn his neck. You'd think after all these years, they'd find a way to make it still look cool and yet able to turn his neck. I think he's still gonna be doing that. Now, people are thinking this is just the Batman 89 or the Batman Return suit. That's not the case. As you see the pictures here, this is the Batman 89 suit, and then this is the Batman Return suit. So there's definitely a little bit more bulkiness to this new suit for the Flash movie. Looks more armored, but, honestly, I don't know if it's even more comfortable than the ones before. I really hope he had a good time in that suit and was pretty comfortable in that suit, because it kind of looks like he would have the same restrictions as he had in the past two movies. Then Variety asked if she has talked to or discussed any details with any of the other DC heroes. I did reach out to Sasha Kaya, who is Supergirl in The Flash. I'm hoping that we get to meet soon because we're part of the new gen. I did reach out to Cholo Mari Duriana, our Blue Beetle. He's freaking awesome. I'm so happy for him. And I'm honestly happy for all of them. They're young actors. They're getting a role as superheroes now, part of the big DCEU nonetheless. It is very exciting for them, and I'm very happy for them. But that's interesting that she says part of the new gen. After this whole thing about Warner Brothers Discovery saying that they're going to possibly do like a huge overhaul of DC, and I was speculating maybe overhaul of the execs and not necessarily the stories, not necessarily the movies are coming out, which I hope is the case for them, because these are young actors, young actresses, and they deserve their shot. They deserve multiple movies if they're really that good. So I'm wondering if the movies are good and they're successful, are they going to just scrap it and say, no more Blue Beetle, no more Supergirl or Batgirl? That wouldn't make business sense. Plus, when they're openly talking about multiverse here, where all these characters exist, including the Snyderverse, that would be really bad for the Snyderverse if they decide to scrap it all. But if they do choose to move forward, we are absolutely seeing the new generation here. What the X-Men New Mutants should have been, but before they scrapped it all. This would be like the new generation of heroes. I mean, you could definitely one day maybe even see Supergirl, Batgirl, and Blue Beetle occupy the same screen. And if they do figure out how to get Superman into the new DCEU timeline, it's not that hard, guys. Really not! Then it would be great to see Supergirl meet her cousin, finally. But the one thing she said that it does make me believe that Batgirl is not really a one and done, and there may not be rebooting or doing a real overhaul at the end of 2023. Because she does talk about Batgirl 2. When do you start shooting Batgirl 2? She laughs. We gotta see this first one first. But there's definitely some talks about what it could be. I've seen some of what we've shot, obviously in the playback and stuff like that, and it's insane. We've already been talking about where do we take this from here because there's so much that happens in this film. There is a lot of different themes in the plot that we touch on. It's not just the action. There's a love story. There's this father-daughter relationship. There's looking at the world through a lens that isn't just black and white and seeing the color and the spectrum between things. She also talks about this is kind of a detective story. I guess it's kind of like Matt Reeves' The Batman, where she is thrust into this Gotham City, figuring things out and growing into the hero that she needs to be. So in my eyes, with this new gen heroes talk and Batgirl 2 talk and all this talk about them possibly continuing, possibly thinking that, hey, let's check it out, let's see everything. If it's all good, let's continue. This could be the test. These slew of movies all the way into the end of 2023 will definitely be a test whether or not this DC should stay. And if it does work out, they probably won't overhaul the content or just have someone up there, their Kevin Feige overseeing everything. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, what do you think about these new generation of heroes? Wonder Twins, Supergirl, Batgirl, Blue Beetle? And by the way, what do you think about Michael Keaton's new Batsuit? Share your thoughts in the comments down below.